All right, guys, so we are going to start with 1.4, which is figuring out the greatest common factor. As you can see, I already have work on my book. So that is because I recorded a video before this and it did not turn out right. So I'm redoing it and I am doing it on a sheet of paper just like this. So as you can see, I have number 10 here. It's just on my notebook. So it is the same exact problem. I'm going to do it the same exact way. So we start with, I'm just fixing my wire, guys, so it doesn't get in the way. All right, so with number 10, trying to get that. Okay, good. With number 10, I'm going to find the greatest common factor of 8 and 12. So I'm going to use the list method. Wrote it up there. So I'm going to start with 8. I start by what 8 is divisible by. So 8 is divisible by 1 because 1 times 8, I like to write it over here so I have space, is 1 times 8 equals 8. Now, I will go ahead and I know that 8 is divisible by 2. So I write 2 and I think to myself, what is 8 divided by 2 is 4. Those are the only factors of 8. 1, 2, 4, and 8. So now I get to 12. I divide 12 by 1 because it's 1 times 12 equals 12. It can be divided by 2 because it is an even number. So 2 divided, 12 divided by 2 is 6 because 2 times 6 is 12. I know that 3 can go into it by memory. So 3, because 3 times 4 is 12. So now I look. Across this list, is there a common number? Well, there's actually a few. 1 and 1, but I want the greatest common factor. So I want the biggest number that they have in common. So 2 is not their biggest. It is 4. So 4 is the greatest common factor, and that is what I wrote down here on number 10. So now I'm going to do number 11 using the list method. Number 11 is 27 and 45. It's a little bit more challenging because they are odd numbers, meaning that they will not go into 2. So I'm going to start with 27. I know that 1 times 27 equals 27. I like to leave this space for the other factors. I know that 2 cannot go into 27 because it is not even. So my next number to try would be 3. 3 does go into 27 and it goes in 9 times because 3 times 9 equals 27. These are the only factors of 27. So I leave a little line there just for my own thoughts, so I know I don't need to put anything in there. I found all the factors and they are right there. So now I'm going to move on to 45. Like every other number, 1 goes into 45 because 45 times 1 equals 45. 2 does not go into 45 because it is an odd number. So now I check for 3. 3 goes into 45 15 times. I also know that 4 cannot go into 45 because it is odd, so it cannot have an even number go into it in multiplication. My next number is 5. 5 does go into 45 9 times. Those are my factors of 45. So I need to find the greatest common factor. without me telling you and looking at my notes, you are going to answer what is the greatest common factor of 27 and 45. All right. Now I need you to do number 12 and 13 on your own. So complete 12 and 13 on own. Now I'm going to start using the prime factorization method for number, I'm going to skip a few. So I'm going straight to 16. Straight to 16. I will tell you what to do with 14 and 15 after. So I'm going straight to 16. Let me make sure this is all set up. I'm starting to run out of time, so I will have to complete this on another video.